you're watching Unplugged TV India. This is Alice Francis. Let's begin with today's top news. Lakhimpur violence, Allahabad High Court grants bail to Ashish Mishra. Great Khali joins BJP ahead of Punjab Election. Government employs to boycott BJP, Congress over false promises. High Court restrains students from wearing religious attire. Surat to get India's first bullet train station, Union Minister. Chandigarh lifts night curfew, allows school to reopen from February 14. COVID tests at airport not required for passengers arriving in India from February 14. In a latest development in Lakhimpur violence, on Thursday, the Allahabad High Court granted bail to Ashish Mishra, the son of Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Ajay Mishra, Khali, one of the main suspects in the Lakhimpur Khali riot case. The bail was granted on the same day of the first phase of polling in Uttar Pradesh. In the first phase, voters mostly from the farm-dominated western half of the state exercised their right to vote. On October 9, 2021, Ashish was apprehended in the Lakhimpur Khali case, in which at least 4 farmers and a journalist were slain during a protest against the now defunct farm rules. In the charge sheet submitted by Special Investigation in the incident on October 3, Ashish Mishra was named as the main accused. The 4 farmers were crushed to death under the wheels of a convoy of cars, including one belonging to the Union Minister, in an act that shook the nation. The truck had plowed over a group of farmers protesting Deputy Chief Minister Keshav Prasad Maurya's visit to Teni's hometown for a program. Teni's expulsion from the Union Ministry has been demanded by opposition parties over the matter. Mishra is one of Lakhimpur's most powerful leaders. After spearheading the movement in a rape and murder case in 2011, his influence expanded significantly. He was elected as the MLA for Nighasan the following year. Mishra was also elected MP from Lakhimpur Khali in 2014 and 2019. And he was also appointed as a union minister. Palia, Nighasan, Lakhimpur, Srinagar and Gola Gokarna Nath assembly seats make up his parliament constituency. In 2017, the BJP had won all 5 seats. If rumors are to be believed, despite being the MP from Lakhimpur, he is not actively campaigning for assembly elections this year, as BJP does not want to compromise its chances by utilizing him. Professional wrestler Dalit Singh Rana, also known as the Great Khali, on Thursday joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. Ahead of the upcoming Punjab election, which will be held in a single phase on February 20, Khali joined BJP. During his joining press conference, Khali said, "I am glad to have joined BJP. I feel that PM Modi work for the nation makes him the right Prime Minister. So I thought, why not a part of his governance for the nation's development?" Khali made his professional wrestling debut in 2000 before kickstarting his WWE career. He was an officer for the Punjab Police. During his WWE career, Khali was also crowned as WWE champion. Khali was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame as part of the 2021 class. Ahead of the assembly elections in Punjab, many employees from various departments have said that they will vote against the BJP and the Congress and will boycott them in the next assembly elections as well. Furious over the false promises by these political parties, union leaders said that the employees have been duped by Congress, who made false promises and seemed to listen to their demands. The union also blamed the BJP for the death of 700 farmers during the farmers' protest and said they would encourage voters to vote for candidates from other political parties rather than BJP and the Congress. Employee unions led by the Punjab and UT Employees and Pensioners Morcha and the Democratic Teacher Front will hold a flag march outside Manpreet Badal's Bhatinda residency on February 11 and outside Chief Minister Charanjit Channi's Chamkaur Sahib residence on February 16. Employees are angry because several election promises have not been fulfilled, including the regularization of over 36,000 contractual employees in the state, teaching and non-teaching staffs under the Sarva Shikshan Abhiyan since 2005, and the suspension of headmaster and principal promotions since 2018. Other demands that were never heard included the suspension of Class 4 employee recruitment in the regular category since 1990, as well as the release of benefits under the 6th and 7th pay commissions. The Karnataka High Court on Thursday restrained students from wearing hijab or any religious attire till the matter is pending with court. The next hearing will take place on Monday. The full bench comprising Chief Justice Ritu Raj Awasthi, Justice Krishna S. Dikshit and Justice J. M. Khaji heard the matter after it was transferred to the larger bench on Wednesday. During the hearing, Advocate Sanjay Hegde, while appearing for the students, claimed that the girls faced discrimination in their classes as they were made to stand out since December last year. The students' lawyer argued that there was no provisions for a school uniform, citing the Karnataka Education Act, saying that uniforms were school's phenomenon. Surat is set to have its own swanky bullet train station. Union Minister of State for Railways Darshana Jardosh on Thursday tweeted a graphical illustration of the railway station that is scheduled to be completed by December 2024. The bullet train station will be the first one built along the Mumbai-Ahmedabad route. The Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train project will be the country's first bullet train route. The National High Speed Rail Corporation Limited has taken the responsibility of constructing the project. Of the 508.17 km Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train project, 155.76 km is in Maharashtra, 384.04 km in Gujarat and 4.3 km in Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Apart from Surat, work of 3 more stations, Vapi, Bilimora and Bharuch, have been accelerated and all 4 stations will be ready by December 2024. The bullet train project will also have stations at Bandra Kurla complex in Mumbai, Thane, Virar, Boisor, Vadodara, Ahmedabad and Sabarmati. The cost of the project is estimated to be more than 1 lakh crore, of which 88,000 crore will be funded by the Japan International Corporation Agency. The Chandigarh administration on Thursday eased the ongoing COVID-19 related curbs, including the lifting of the night curfew and reopening schools and coaching institutes as reported. According to the fresh guidelines, schools and coaching institutes can reopen with full capacity from February 14. The classes will, however, take place in a hybrid mode. The ongoing night curfew from 12:30 am to 5 am has also been lifted. The Chandigarh Bird Park and Rock Garden have also been permitted to reopen from February 12. The measures have also been eased for markets, shops, malls, restaurants, hotels and bars. The restrictions have also been lifted for gyms, spas, museums, etc. However, the gathering of people indoors has been capped at 200 while outdoors has been limited to 500. According to the guidelines, indoor and outdoor gatherings are allowed with 50% capacity. The latest guidelines will remain in force till further orders. On Wednesday, Chandigarh reported 123 COVID-19 cases and 1 related death, taking its total caseload to 91,090 and fatalities to 1,144. The number of active cases in the city was 1,011 while the number of recoveries was 8,864. Passengers arriving in India will no longer have to get tested for COVID-19 at the airport before stepping out, and the list of at-risk countries has been done away with. according to the government's revised guidelines for international arrivals announced on Thursday. The condition of mandatory 7-day home quarantine after arriving in India has also been done away with. Inbound passengers will now have to self-monitor their health for 14 days after entering the country. The revised guidelines will come into effect on February 14. Incoming travelers have been advised that after arriving in India, if they develop signs suggestive of COVID-19, they should immediately self-isolate and report to their nearest health facility or call the national helpline number 1075 or the relevant state helpline number. The new guidelines ask those planning to travel to submit a self-declaration form on the Air Suvidha online platform, upload a negative RT-PCR report with the COVID-19 test having been conducted within 72 hours prior to undertaking the journey, and upload a certificate of full vaccination status. On arrival in India, passengers who are found to be symptomatic of COVID-19 during screening will be isolated and taken to a medical facility as per health protocols. Passengers arriving at international seaports or land ports will also have to undergo the same protocols. However, the facility for online registration will not available for such passengers as of now. Passengers arriving at international seaports and land ports will also have to undergo the same protocols. However, the facility for online registration is not available for such passengers as of now. Thank you for watching Unplugged TV India. Please hit like, subscribe and share. This is Alice Francis signing off.